The feedback from members on Brexit so far has been very muted. I think we don't really understand what it is we're going to be facing over the course of the next 2 years or more. And we believe it's going to be taking that sort of period of time to get the negotiation both up and running, processed and finalised. Mainly because there is so much to do and there are very, very few, particularly in the civil servants, who are skilled or capable or knowledgeable enough to actually get down to do it. David Davis has got a big task in his new ministry to actually pull together the range of negotiating capability to do the job that he's got on. And after all, there was no plan A, let alone a plan B. We're very, very concerned that the existing food supply chain, and bear in mind that we actually import 48% of all the food we eat in the United Kingdom, is not disrupted in any way, or that the costs of running that supply chain are increased in any way. After all, they're going to be passed on to the consumer in effect, and that I think has got to be borne in mind. After all, we could face all sorts of cross-border paperwork and bureaucracy, which is not there at the present stage, and we want to avoid that at all costs. The upcoming TI conference and exhibition in London is going to focus on Brexit. It always was our intention, regardless of which way the decision of the referendum was going to come out, that we should actually focus on that. We have Lord Robin Teverson, a senior peer in the House of Lords, who has got past experience of being an MP, as well as focusing on both the transport and the food logistics sector, to give us his view, along with a range of other views which will help the wider European refrigerated transport industry sector to produce a reasonably balanced view and see some of the ways we may be moving forward. At the same time, it will enable us to funnel a range of views and ideas and issues into the negotiating process through David Davis and his ministerial team that they should take account of on a wider European transportation perspective. I would add to that, and by saying that only yesterday I received an invitation to a meeting with the Secretary of State for Transport, Chris Grayling MP, to talk about Brexit and the issues that will come up automatically to be covered within the whole of the transportation sector. IMHX this year has been an excellent exhibition, and the range of products and services we're being displayed here have been really very comprehensive in terms of materials handling and all the other added services that go with that particular part of our industry. At the same time, I think there's been some very useful presentations in the seminar theatre, particularly in relation to how we encourage young people and how we actually train our people. We have obviously the new apprenticeship trailblazer process, which has been spearheaded by Colin Snape, now of the Road Haulage Association, who's brought together all of the operators and the trainer environment, right, to a suitable deal which will meet the long-term objectives of the industry, supported by BEIS and the Skills Funding Agency. And of course enabling our members to actually recover some of the apprenticeship levy that will start from April next year. At the same time, we've also got to think about how we bring young people in at all levels, whether that be apprenticeships coming into the ground floor, or potential young managers who are looking at this as a real career alternative. And I suppose finally, I echo Bernard Malloy's comments about how we encourage females into our industry as well. It is very important we have this diversity across our industry, and certainly I would encourage that, and I certainly try to do that with my involvement of the CILT, with the Young Professionals Forum, and encouraging people to make this a career of a lifetime. On a final note, I think we've really got to applaud the effort of Rob Fisher, Kirsty Adams, and the rest of the Informa team in creating this particular show. It is of top quality, and certainly a show which we at the Food Storage and Distribution Federation could not and should not miss.